This building right here is the Wetumpka, Louisville, and Nashville Depot. The Louisville and Nashville Depot in Wetumpka was built in 1906 and exemplifies the L&N plan for small town depots. The station served as a passenger and freight depot until passenger service was terminated in the 1930s, and as a freight depot until 1973. In 1975, it was purchased by the First United Methodist Church of Wetumpka. So there goes the Methodist Church over there. So they own the Wetumpka, Louisville, and Nashville Depot. Let's get it. Greetings, this is P9 and I am here in Wetumpka, Alabama. Wetumpka is a city in and the county seat of Elmore County, and unlike Millbrook and Prattville, which are located in two counties, Wetumpka is strictly located in Elmore County. And Elmore County itself became one of the fastest growing counties in the state of Alabama in the early 21st century. And Wetumpka identifies itself as a city of natural beauty. I mean, look at it. It's really nice. This is my first time actually visiting downtown Wetumpka. I've been to Wetumpka before, but it was on the outskirts of downtown. This is the first time I've been downtown, and I'm on the main street of Bridge Street. This restaurant right here is called the Grumpy Dog. I take it that they sell hot dogs there. And check this out. They have this house up there on the hill. It's pretty dope. The First National Bank building, which has been up since 1905. But check out this sculpture though right here. It's like a fish in aluminum, and it has the Ford emblem on it. That's fresh. You know, I love those sculptures, you know. Really gives the city a lot of flavor. The River Perk Coffee House. Okay, so this is what occupies the First National Bank building, which was built in 1905, of course. Now the name Wetumpka itself comes from the Muskogee Creek Native American language, which means rumbling waters. So Wetumpka comes from the Muskogee Creek tribe, which are the indigenous people of the Wetumpka area. And this part of downtown is called the Alleyway. Wetumpka is also known as the site of a Wetumpka crater. The Wetumpka crater is the only confirmed impact crater in Alabama, and the actual site is located east of downtown. The crater itself is 4.5 miles in diameter, and its age is estimated to be about 85 million years old. But this particular part of Wetumpka has a bunch of like museum displays of, you can see this this mural has a lot of history associated with Wetumpka. A lot of figures that are associated with the city. And here's a timeline. Like I mentioned before, 85 million years ago, a meteor strikes Wetumpka during the age of the dinosaurs, creating a 5-mile wide impact crater blasted into bedrock. In 1714, invitation of the Creeks and permission from the King of France, Jean-Baptiste Lemoyne Benville, sends the expedition up the Alabama River to begin building Fort Toulouse, which is completed in 1717. So you got more historical. You have the Red Stick leader William Weatherford surrendering to Andrew Jackson at nearby Fort Jackson. That was a treaty of Fort Jackson. 1834 was the city of Wetumpka's incorporation. Harper Weekly declares Wetumpka, Alabama, and Chicago, Illinois as the promising two cities of the West. Okay. So a lot of history associated with Wetumpka. But this is a really nice alleyway. I wasn't expecting to see this. We got the little fish right over here. And here's like little illustrations of the impact crater that hit Wetumpka 85 million years ago. And this of course is during the dinosaur era. So this predates history, hence the word prehistoric. And they have the inflatable turkey right here. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, Thanksgiving, of course, is past, or well, it's coming up. It's coming up. I'm tripping. That's Halloween. It just passed, but yeah, Thanksgiving is coming up. It'll be a week from today. Me personally, I consider it Indigenous Peoples Day, but that's just my thing. And check this out. This is a bench right here dedicated to Troy Justice Ellis. Behold, I'm going to send for many fishermen, declares the Lord, and they will fish for them. And afterwards I will send for many hunters, and they will hunt for them from every mountain and every hill and from the clefts of the rocks. And that is a scripture from Jeremiah 16:16. It's a nice bench that was dedicated to Troy Justice Ellis, aka T-Man. R.I.P. But yeah, this is really nice. This is really cool. They even had a earthquake. They had a 9.0 magnitude. And this is called the Alleyway, created by Main Street Wetumpka as part of the Tulotoma Snail Trail. Okay. So of course you're gonna have your Main Street boutiques, furniture stores. And this building right here is called the Wetumpka Herald. So this is Elmore County's oldest newspaper, which was established back in 1898 at the end of the 19th century. So the Wetumpka Herald's newspaper is 125 plus years old and still publishing newspapers to this day. Forever Fabulous Boutique. Okay, got a little small boutique over here. Grow your business here with Wetumpka. So this particular building right over here is for rent. It's vacant. And that's what I like about these small towns too. You know, like a small town like a Wetumpka is that everybody supports small businesses for the most part. Not much corporations, if any, here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So a couple other small shops over here. Cosmic Hippie. Check this out. It looks like it's in this establishment looks like it's in one of those okay, it's called a small box shop. Cosmic Hippie. Like the colors. It looks like it's in one of those like one of those things you see on the train, one of those containers, one of those container boxes. They even have a chicken shack restaurant over here. They have this traffic circle right over here. And they have the Christmas ornaments right over there. That sits right in the center of this grass. Right here on this traffic circle. So I didn't know Wetumpka had hills like this. They had like these roads that have hills. They're like these roads on an incline. I didn't know Wetumpka had that. I thought this part of Alabama was mostly flat. I thought you only saw stuff like this in northern Alabama, up in the mountains, but learn something new every day. There's an art gallery. Some nice art right outside in the front of the building. Deborah Wilson Art. They have the city barber shop right here. Tucker Pecan Company. They even have a visitor center for the Wetumpka Impact Crater. Interesting. They even have this little ramp right here. And if you're still watching it at this point, guys, I want you to answer one question for me. Which downtown between Wetumpka and Prattville, which downtown looks the nicest? That one's a tough call. I like both of them, but I want to get you guys' opinion. Yeah, make sure you drop your answers down in the comment section. Oh, check this out. Look at this sculpture. It's a sculpture of Sasquatch. And this was done by Ray Ballou. Oh, wow. So I think this is for sale for $16,000. But Ray Ballou did a good job with this sculpture. I know it's worth a lot of money. Don't worry, I'm not touching. I'm just getting a picture of it. I know them signs says do not touch. This one is a sculpture of a horse called Sue, and this was also by Ray Ballou. This one goes for $17,500. And this horse is called Fancy, again by Ray Ballou. This one goes for $19,500. So this is, out of the three sculptures, this one is the most valuable. But they're all really nice pieces of art. And it's right outside of this area, this store or shop called Marsha Weber Art Objects. And you also have the Chamber of Commerce that's right here. That's pretty cool. And in this building, which used to be historically the Bank of Wetumpka, is now a restoration coffee house. So again, another classical building that was converted to a coffee house. You have more buildings over here, more historical buildings. What's up, man? And this right here is the Elmore County Courthouse. The American flag sitting front and center in front of the building. And let me go check out this marker right over here. It's a really nice looking courthouse, by the way. Greek Revival style. But let me check this out. This is a historical marker. The land area which now comprises the city of Wetumpka was inhabited by various Indian cultures prior to the inward migration of the white man. At the turn of the 19th century, the largest Indian village near here was located on the east bank of the Coosa River, 1 mile south of this point. This village was known as Uchalpufal, or the Hickory Ground, and was composed mainly of Muskegees. After the 1814 surrender of the Creek Confederacy at the Fort Toulouse, there came an influx of settlers to the fertile land, many bringing slaves. The U.S. government surveyed the future town site in 1831. A major part of the site east of the river was still Indian territory, but was ceded to the U.S. by the Coosa Treaty of 1832. That year, lots were auctioned to the public by late 1836. All remaining Indians had been moved to reservations in Oklahoma, aka the Trail of Tears. In 1834, the state legislature chartered the town of Wetumpka, which was on both sides of the river. The west side was in Autauga County, and the east side, north of the former Indian boundary line, which ran easterly from the falls, was in Coosa County. The east side, south of the Indian boundary, was in Montgomery County. but this latter portion was transferred to Coosa County in 1837. So there you have it. This was the original site of the Muskogee and other Native American, various Native American tribes. You know. And this is a nice little memorial over here as well. It's just a memorial that was dedicated by Ed Lunderman in 1999. It's for all the soldiers who served in the multitude of the branches of the military. So it sits right in front of Elmore County's courthouse. Here's another bench over here. This one was dedicated to Mayor Jerry and Kathy Willis. Okay. And across the street over there is the Elmore County Museum. And here's another memorial dedicated to the military personnel who served in the multiple wars and branches of the military. These are all dedicated to those that were from Elmore County. It's a lot of them from this county that served. Sun is getting ready to set. It's only 4:30 in the afternoon and the sun is already on its way to setting. But we are in the height of the fall now, as we are a week away from Thanksgiving. No. And this right here, this establishment is called the Copper House Deli, which was established in 2019. And check out this beautiful mural. Welcome to Wetumpka. All the landmarks, including the bridge that goes over the river right there. Fort Jackson's located here. Of course, we're in historic downtown. So lots of really cool history right here. It goes the Native American. Really nice mural right here. There's no name on it, but whoever did it, really good job. Now that Fane building, is that a theater? Looks like it's a theater, or it might be a restaurant. I'm not sure. But guys, this concludes downtown Wetumpka, but stay tuned because I'm not done yet. Check this out. This is one of Wetumpka's bridges that goes over the Coosa River. So it goes from downtown to the other side of the town and vice versa. In 1834, the Wetumpka Toll Bridge Company built the first of 4 bridges spanning the Coosa River at this site. It was destroyed in a flood in 1844. A second toll bridge was completed the same year by John Godwin, whose slave, Horace King, designed and supervised construction of this covered bridge. Emancipated in 1846, King built numerous bridges in the South, and his services were much in demand by the CSA during the Civil War. After the war, he was elected to the state legislature twice by the citizens of Russell County. Toll charges for the new bridge were 5 cents for pedestrians or $1 per month for unlimited passage. Passage to the church was free. Since the wagon gate closed at 9 p.m., an extra charge of 25 cents was due to the gatekeeper if he was called to open the gate. So, yes, that is the historic Wetumpka Toll Bridge. Again, completed by Horace King. So look up Horace King. He designed bridges back during that time. And check out this sculpture right here. This is dope. Okay, the old calaboose. Okay, so this is the first jail in Wetumpka, built in 1820. So several decades before the Civil War. And this thing is tiny too. It's a tiny little jail. And this, of course, is the Coosa River. So right along this park, there's a lot of nice sculptures. This is one of a Coca-Cola bottle, made out of iron. And look at this sculpture, made out of a multitude of glass bottles and a few cans, like soda cans. Oh, this is really cool. And of course you have the swing right here, the wooden swing. I had no idea Wetumpka's downtown and their Riverside Park would be this dope and nicely landscaped. And check this out. It's supposed to be like a rocket ship. That's 2 firearms on the side of it. Got the motorcycle right here. Not quite sure what this thing is. Oh, okay. This is called the Hometown Man. The Hometown Man, created by collaboration of Ronald Godwin, Larry Godwin, and Coosa Redneck Studios. Welcome HGTV at the top. That's fresh. Then you have this sculpture. It looks like a father with his two kids, and he's holding a Bud Light in his right hand while he's holding his baby son or whatever that is in his right hand. Pretty cool. Wetumpka impact crater. Okay, so this is where the impact crater took place. Huh, interesting. Interesting. But yeah, the sun is setting, as you can see right over here. But I'm gonna wrap things up right here at the Coosa River and Wetumpka's visit as well. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and a notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I drop a new video. Until next time, people, peace. Have a great day.